In an earlier video, I explained the tactical reasons for the use of rocket launcher systems, their technical characteristics, and the different types of ammunition used. And later, in another video, I explained the international offer currently available in rocket launcher systems. If we analyze the map of European countries that have rocket-based fire systems, Spain is, notoriously, the only important country that lacks them, surprisingly. As I explained, the offer of international MLR systems is leading in volume by Russian rocket launchers, although technically, Western systems, in regard to the use of rocket guidance systems, are superior. In this video, I will focus on the three possible Western alternatives for the Spanish armed forces, which are the Brazilian MLRS ASTROS II, the Israeli MLRS LAR-160 or LYNX, the American MLRS HIMARS, This documentary video, I will develop it as follows. Throughout it, I will be presenting various tables of comparative data of the three MLR systems. About them, I will give explanations about the differences, advantages and disadvantages of the data offered for the three MLRS analyzed. At the same time, as wallpaper video, you can see various tactical uses of each system compared. I will do this correlatively. I will start with the Brazilian ASTROS, then you will see the Israeli LYNX and I will finish with the American HIMARS. To avoid identification errors, you will always see in the upper right corner the respective MLRS icon that is in the images on the screen. As you will see, we have started with the Brazilian MLRS ASTROS. As you can see, the most modern system of the three is the American HIMARS. Although it is an update of the old and excellent MLRS M270 on chains. Its manufacturers have a presence in Spain, especially in aeronautical systems. The Israeli MLRS is the oldest in theory, since vehicle and rockets are up to date, and are the most modern. Its industrial presence in Spain is multiple, in many and varied weapon systems. The Brazilian offer is the one with the worst starting conditions, although there is always the transfer of technology. If you look at the costs per launcher, with old data from 2009, the most balanced option is that of the American HIMARS. Apart from being the most modern of three. As I said before, industrially, it may be in favor of the Israeli LAR-160 or LYNX, since ELBIT systems is very present in many current Spanish weapon systems.
Board that vehicle. 16. Board that vehicle. 17. Get in that vehicle. Report position. Grid 178786. Waiting.
These data that we see now are important in terms of logistics, movement and, above all, transfer of the launcher from its bases to the combat zone. In short, the Israeli LYNX is very long. The widest is the Brazilian ASTROS, and the highest is the American HIMARS. Following the vehicle data that supports the MLRS launch system, we observe that the lightest of the three is the American HIMARS. The three systems can be mounted on many and varied vehicles. On chains, there are hardly any MLRS in the world, except the Russians, due to weight and maintenance problems. As we are seeing, it is normal to use 3 for 3 vehicles. The engines are similar in all 3 vehicles. Calculating the ratio power, CV, divided by the weight in tons, the best performance vehicle is the American HIMARS. It has 5 horsepower more per ton than its competitors. In vehicle speed and range, the data, as we see, are similar. All carry a crew of 3 people. Head of the launcher, operator of the shooting system and driver. The Brazilian ASTROS, when the 12.7mm machine gun is mounted, incorporates the 4th crew of the vehicle. It is the only vehicle with its own defense system. The cabins are shielded in all 3 cases, in order to operate the rocket launcher from inside. All launch vehicles carry a second reefer vehicle, with the necessary containers for it.